So the material you see on this 3D cloth is actually an AI generated material. If this is something you are interested in, then you gotta stick with me on this one. It's your boy A to the K to the K, Alexander King Kwame. Welcome to Hoodie Studios. And to start, we need three things: Unreal Engine, Marvelous Designer, and VMOD Fabricator. Let's just get into it. In this website, you can generate AI materials with this website. And I'm gonna drop the link in the description so y'all can go and check it out. But we are gonna do it step by step so everybody can get access and it's gonna be easy. So here I'm gonna start with the fabric generator, but you've got three sets. You can choose whatever you want, but since I want to use the AI, I'm gonna start with this one. So for us to start, we can actually go down and you are gonna see these created by different artists, and you can copy this prompt and use it as your own prompt. So I will click start now, and actually I'm not gonna dive deep inside using the prompt. We are gonna use an image to generate our AI materials. So here we are, and we have generate swatches or use swatches. This is where you're gonna drag and drop your image. If you want to use a prompt, then you are gonna use it right here, and you're gonna generate your swatches. But I'm not gonna do this today. I'm gonna use a different image for my swatches. All right, and you see these numbers here. Since I'm using the free version, I have these numbers, and every time I generate something, I will generate with these numbers. When you are done with these numbers, all you have to do is to purchase another number. I'll drag this one in, and you realize we have a resolution problem. So meaning you have to exceed 512 times 512 pixels. So I will drop in a new image that's above 512 by 512 pixels. So image is seamless. I will select that one, and I will say use your swatch. So I'm gonna skip this a little bit. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. And there we have it. This is our swatch. Now, how do we move on? So I'll just click select, and we will get to this part of the process. So at this point, we can just scale it. We can crop it how we want it. Like we crop it like this, or we can just choose to use the full image. So I will click on make it seamless, and we are gonna wait a little bit. So since this is the image we want, we will click next, and here we can choose to use 1K, 2K, or 4K resolution, depending on what we are going in for. And I think I want the 4K, so I will say upscale texture. Since we have our 4K texture, I will just click next. And at this part, we wanna know if we want the base color, we want the roughness, because automatically it's on, but with the metallic, you have the chance to select yes or no, and I want to select no. And now when we generate the PBR maps, it's gonna take 100 credits. Remember, we have 335, and when I click on it, they will deduct 100 credits from it. So generate PBR maps, and we are gonna wait a little while. So I'm gonna speed this up. So here we got it. this is our texture, and we can use this in any 3D software. So I will try and rotate it a little bit for y'all to see, and it's looking pretty good. So we can just drop in a picture of the material that we want, and we are gonna get a PBR texture from it. This is amazing. So you can see this is the roughness map, this is the metalness map, and it's black because we don't have anything in it. And this is the alpha, sorry, this is the normal map, and this is the height map. If you want to use the height map in your 3D asset, then you can use that. So here you can also change your object to project your textures, and this is looking pretty awesome. I really like the texture on this. It's more looking very accurate, and I really like it. So I will just click the download button, and we are gonna download the zip file. So the zip file is ready, and let's jump into Marvelous Designer. So I'm gonna upload the texture, I'm gonna upload the base color, and I can see the scale is a little bit off. So the width and the angle, I will lock aspect ratio, and I'll try and dial in some numbers to actually fit what I'm going in for. So it depends on what you are going in for, and with this you can also achieve a different style. But I want something from the AI material, so maybe something like this will work, or maybe I would try and dial in some more numbers. So I feel like maybe something like this is gonna work for me, but I don't know about you. So since I feel like this is okay for me, then I can move on to the normal map. So I will just drop in the normal map, and for the roughness I'll go for map, and I will drop in the roughness map. So here I will just go down to this one here, and I'll just double click on this to actually drop the roughness map. So I will copy this, and I'll give it to the flowers that are made in front of the cloth. So I will select it and give it all to these flowers. Now I feel like I want to change it a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I will lock aspect ratio, and I'll just boost the number, and it will change it drastically. Now we just drop it into Unreal Engine, and we are gonna bring in all our textures. So when we bring in all our textures, it's gonna be pretty simple. Drop in your model and try and fit your model into the scene that you are actually going in for. So this is me trying to rotate my model and fit it as much best as I want it, and I will just right click and create material from this. So this is the material we are gonna go in for. So I will double click, I'll save, and I'll duck it right at the top here. So I will drag and drop this on our model, and it's looking pretty great. I really like the outcome of this AI material. So all we have to do is drag and drop all our textures into the node graph. So I'm gonna drop, this is the roughness map. We remember we got this from Marvelous Designer, but actually this is from Fabricator. So we skip the part of trying to compile in Unreal Engine by ourselves, but making Marvelous Designer make it simple, so we can just drag and drop and just plug this in, and voila, this is it. I'll just click apply, and boom, I'll just select the camera I want and just position my camera, and this is it. This is looking pretty amazing. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you really like this content. Don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. I'm out. Peace out. Stay blessed. I love y'all.